Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Kill and Harmony. We've gotten 2 murders in a row. And actually, now that I think about it, this is not very uncommon. The last 2 games had the exact same formula. So I wonder if that's going to come into play. So, to make sense of all that,
listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote would determine Anji's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tinko's death as well. Just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
Fucking psycho. I mean, to be fair, I was all for Anji dying. But Tinko was cool.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tinko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know...
So this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright!
Let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tinko Chabasira, the ultimate Aikido master. Also, she's 5'5". Actually, yeah, it's probably not even feet. The body was found in the middle of an empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. A stab wound on the neck. The same as Anji's cause of death. Doesn't look like it's a coincidence. Maybe it's Anji's curse. Sorry. What? Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Guys. I don't know, you seem very...
Hey!
Oh, that's... part of the reason I find it kind of adorable.
What? Curse! Kaito, calm down!
So what's she gonna do?
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
A dull sound reverberated through the room. Yeah, I guess he got punched out. Can't blame her, though.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
Shuichi, I'm starting to feel bad. But for a different reason. I'm gonna go get some fresh air, so... I'll leave this to you and Makivo. Oof. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Well, at least it cleared his head. Should we review the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't time to mourn Tinko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Anji and Tinko... I think earlier I was suspicious of Tinko. I'm sorry, Tinko. No, you're not. Fuck you.
How can this be?
It's all Gunter's fault. Gunter failed to protect friends again. It is all Gunter's fault, I'll give you that. Anji, that must be, a double whammy for Anji. Tinko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together, and I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Investigation resume!
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Go to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary. Hey, yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why?
Listen up!
So, Kibo, show me new power. Oh, great. You gave him a flashlight. New power? Nice.
I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Wow, the flashlight.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Like, you're just crazy.
Oh, man.
What a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to a 2-bolt succinyl monopad. Great. Well, apparently that's going to be relevant in the case. Pool of blood don't count anymore. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tinko had her forehead on the rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone has been added to a 2-bolt section of your monopad. Oh, Anji just looks pissed. Can't blame her though. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this?
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to sit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and moved the cage first. Pretty strong.
Hey,
Hey, look at this. Yeah, the blood.
is this?
The blood's in the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
I'd imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tinko was killed while she was inside the cage. No shit, Sherlock.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tinko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted, after the seance, he was already dead.
Then
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right? Perhaps he wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. Iron cage has been added to a 2-bolt section of your monopad. Kinko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. How'd she get that if she was crouched over? I don't know. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. Understood. I was not to say a word until the seance is over. Would Tinko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
The wound is deep. The victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
Um,
You're, speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well, it's nice to know you don't let them suffer. Well, then that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tinko's last moments have been added to the 2-bolt section of your monopad. The white sheet we used it for the seance. It's not stained like the rest of it though. This is placed on top of the cage. Kyo is the one who removed it.
Is this?
This cloth is pretty thick. Similar to the window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, look, there's a blood stain on it right around the middle of the sheet. So it was there before, but no hole in the fabric. Which means Tinker wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed underneath the cloth. White sheet has been added to a toothful suctioning monopad. Okay. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. Dog God it. Yeah, that doesn't have quite the same ring to it. During the seance, the wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Yo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman beside your mother? God damn, what? I mean, he's a detective. I guess trust his weight on dead bodies. What? What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Is this?
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tinker would have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. It didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. He's a detective. He should at least know about body weight averages. Dog statue's been added to a 2-bolt sextomy monopad. God damn it. What do you know?
Well,
These floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They just lie on top of cross pieces. That's what Gunter told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable. Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
is this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I don't think... Did I investigate you? To a dog statue? Okay, yeah. Magic circle killed you on the floor? At least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was this drawn of salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I've performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirit into my body.
I'm right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Marky doesn't really beat it in the bush. Kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
Find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Village documents.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Magic Circle, Kyoru has been added to the triple sextomy monopad. 1 second.
cannot.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder. I mean, if he's so certain that a curse is going to take hold, I could see why.
Ah, yes.
Oh, we performed the caged child again, and summoned Tenko spirit this time.
this is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Suichi were present, right? Did you get killed during the seance?
I see. Yeah.
True. It may be best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry up. Why do you T-pose whenever you're angry? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird looking. Just T-posing. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko. the spiritual medium, positioned herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Suichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then the four of us all placed the wooden statue of the dog god on top of the cage. Afterwards, we stood in front of the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Suichi blew out the candles. Finally we sang the cage child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Suichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed the items from within the magic circle, in the opposite order. First off, all of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran out to this cage, and the moment she lifted it... then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed. Oh goddamn, it's you talking. Then it seems like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
Would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki was never one to pull her punches. Sound doing seance has been added to a truthful section of your monopad. I've got to investigate the boards. This floorboard is loose. And it's right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose? Obviously so someone could kill.
If I remember correctly...
It wasn't like this before. It must have came loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. And someone must have loosened it on purpose. Whose floorboard has been added to a 2-bolt section of your monopad. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
Oh. Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. Looks like something dropped down there. What? Something dropped down there. Something dropped from here? Hole in the corner has been added to a 2-bolt section of your monopad.
Hey,
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
You're right.
Bye, let's do it.
by the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What do we use for lights?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Got it. Got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards in the hole and took the candle to Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. What's down here? What's cracking? Oh god. Skulls. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'll look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, you're the one who suggested it, so you can't even blame me. God damn. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon. This came from my research lab. You use a sickle? Why? Wouldn't a spear be better? It did? You know, I guess you do get a nice angle from underground attacks, though. A sickle can be used to assassinate targets. It can be thrown without losing any lethality. And you can hide it under your clothes, too. Yo, a knife fills all of those requirements. It's not as big, so you could actually, like, potentially hold it in a situation without even being noticed.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tinko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is a murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tinko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it'll depend on Tinko's posture. But I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question.
Hey,
Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tinko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor has been added to your 2-bolt succinylate monopad. Anything else here? Oh, that's a candle. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tinko's. Huh. It's blood sitting on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tinko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is the blood here?
hey.
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
What do you mean?
Did Tinko's blood splatter here when she was killed?
That's true.
I wonder. Can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But the bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Dry blood under the floor has been added to a 2-bolt succinylate monopad. Loose floorboard has been added to a 2-bolt succinylate monopad. Well, let's go to the hole. Some of the wood here is corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. Looks like natural rot. The hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room from here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door was also empty, right? And the culprit could have gone from room to room by using under here instead of the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving under the floor. We did all right because we have a light. Oh, that'd be pitch black. That might have made it impossible to move around in here. Great, okay, well, I can already guess it's Kibo. Likely Kibo. But then again, someone could use a candle from the other rooms. It's not impossible.
Nope.
And they could have used a light like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. If they use a light to move around under the floor, is that possible? Yeah, my bet's on Kibo. Okay, fine, you won't let me go. What the fuck is there still to investigate here, eh? Oh, the glass piece. Oh, it's cut. Yeah, I never noticed. Oh, look. How the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut up.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
that's true.
it wasn't broken up naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is, why? Sorry, it's like yawning and shit. Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not follow this portion is missing.
Then
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tinko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? Crosspiece under the floor has been added to a triple sexually monopad. I think we finished investigating here.
Is that alright?
Monkey, you wanna head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Marky and I clawed up from under the boards, we put the floorboards back, and then we saw another dead body. And returned to our investigation.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean? Yeah, it's not.
because
If Anji and Tenko are different killers, then the black we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, one who killed Anji. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Anji's?
Okay,
Yeah, of course.
but
But this is bigger than a killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. There's nothing left here. I'll check the other room though. When I came to the hallway, it seemed more surprising than what I could ever imagine unfolded.
It's a lie!
I was gonna say, God damn it, not again. Thank goodness. It'd be a new fucking record. Actually, did that surprise you? Were you gonna cry? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? Oh, what are you doing? It's a Halloween prank. Just a prank, bro. Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
why?
Okay, so, what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped right through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard?
so rude.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was a crosspiece, supporting the floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece is gone. Does that mean...
Huh?
so early?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all about. Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes.
One of these days, we're gonna get like a, we're just gonna get like a alarm, and I'm not even gonna be the one that discovers it.
Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game.
Why do you make a special point about mobile games?
The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Okay, well, okay. I guess time's up. Oh man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something. What are you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought the document with me. But unfortunately... Don't tell me you're gonna burn it! I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in that document. He'd do his magic circle in the same exact way as this picture. Not only that, but he used the same exact tools, too. Nothing suspicious about the whole thing. Well, I want to check the final details, but I'll tell you later. At the class trial. So, see you there. Imagine 3 in a row. That would have been amazing. Kokichi left. The blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi has been added to a triple sex-50 monopad. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Magi nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? You know, but this is like the first time I can actually use the killing portrait as a thumbnail, because it technically won't count. People will think it's a spoiler, but it's a reverse spoiler. You can spoil of a little gag, but in return, you think that someone else dies. It's the element of surprise, so I'm gonna use that for my thumbnail. I'm only saying this shit because, I don't want to edit this out later. Is it just me, or did this place feel like an entirely different layout when we were being chased by the Iskals? Iskals? I don't know. Felt like an entirely different layout, though. Let's go. I forgot that place even fucking existed. We made it! There's Buffakuma there. Herkukimo.
Oh dear.
It would appear we have gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends means much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, going to do his best to help. I'd like you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level. What's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
Are you... more importantly, are you okay, Kaito? Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Monkey Vol's... Monkey Vol sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. Don't be mean about it, but I mean, it is true.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
booyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Natua, please, lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Natua. Considering what happened to Anji, whom Natua loved most of all.
well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Natua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God. Especially Natua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in a god.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Anji, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me whatever to do when I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you gonna say that for? Natua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah. The trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
Oh, right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yep, there's no way.
Hey, so
Suichi, say something.
Huh?
Well, what should I say? God damn, man. So how long is this gone? Surely long enough. Yeah, long enough. I like to have the trials be their own parts, you know? Unfortunately, I had to split up this into 2 separate parts, but that's fine. I split the investigation into 2. And I feel like I lose the most time in the investigation. Anyway. Oh, actually, this sounds really great. What the fuck? Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. And bye.